So how does this work exactly?
Let me just make sure it's working. So these are going to be mapped to X and Y values, and what they are, they're linear potentiometers. So they give you a value between 0 and 1023. And that value depends on where you're touching them. So I've got two LEDs over here that are almost off. And they're almost off because I'm touching pretty close to 0. But as I move my fingers, the brightness will increase. And once it gets fairly bright, it's hard to perceive the change. But if you look at the values, you can see it's a pretty even spread across. But there's back to almost off. So 0 all the way up to totally on.
So what's going to be in contact with those? Or is that something that you can run your finger along?
So we were originally thinking you would run your finger along this, but there's sort of an issue with these sensors in that they're always giving you a value. So when I lift my finger off, you notice these are still sort of bright, and they think that they're getting a value between like 600 and 800. But if we have something that's always in contact with the sensor, it's going to solve that problem for us. So we might want to have something that sits on top that you move along this track. So it'll be interesting. I'm just looking at the physical designs here. We might be able to just put these underneath the mice, but we'll probably want a sharper point of contact.
Like we can attach a little rod or something to stay in contact.
Yeah.